Alright, welcome everybody. Today's video, we are over here kind of southeast of the main part of Taipei, and we're up kind of in the foothills that surround the city, and we're going to come over here. We're right next to the Taipei Zoo. We rode the MRT all the way to the end of the station, the end station at Taipei Zoo, and we're going to go over here and we're going to catch the Maokong, I think is how they say it, gondola, and we're going to go up into the mountains. That's supposed to have some nice views of the city, also some temples and stuff like that, tea plantations. And if you come here in the spring, you're supposed to be treated with a nice view of all of the yellow flowers and all of that. So we're going to jump on this gondola and let's see how things look. So you have to go all the way up to the 4th floor to get your ticket. Now you can buy it for different stations. If you want to go the whole route, it's the 4 stations. Okay, so we got the ticket. So there's 2 sides here. There's the regular gondola, and then on the right over here is the crystal cabin. And the crystal cabins are supposed to have a glass bottom. You can buy your ticket right here. It's $120, which is a one-way, and then you have to buy it again when you get up there to come back, or you can take the bus. Alright, so here we are in the crystal cabin. Now, if you come here and ride this gondola on a Monday, it's closed. They close it every Monday except for government holidays for maintenance. So you'd have to plan your trip around that.
Pretty dramatic, right?
Yeah, this is fantastic here.
There you go. Yeah, you can really see the Taipei shirt.
Oh, that fog is or the cloud bank. You could just see Taipei 101, just barely the outline.
I've never been to that temple. The whole time? No, we haven't.
Yep.
And you're not scared? No. Oh, I just...
Okay, so we went all the way up to the top of the hill. It was like a little over 4,000 meters by gondola, and the elevation change is like 300 meters up. It was quite a fun little ride. I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, so it started to rain up here. Just wanted to spend an afternoon walking around here and seeing the tea plantations and stuff like that. But the rain is not as much fun. Into everyone's life, a little rain must fall, right? All right, so this is kind of interesting. They actually have a working kiln here. I think they use this kiln to make charcoal. Yeah, steps of making a charcoal kiln and baking charcoal. So they pile the wood in there and then they burn it and then they make the charcoal. Yeah, so we got some nice views of the valley. It's a little cloudy, but it's still quite nice. Now up here, this is kind of a commercialized area. They got a lot of the little stalls and stuff selling tea and knickknacks and all of that. So here we are, right in the middle of a tea plantation. So they come up here and they just pick these leaves off. Now I guess the tea has to grow on one side of the hill that gets the majority of the sun, and it needs a lot of moisture also, so it doesn't grow on, or they don't cultivate it on both sides of a hill. All right, so check this out. We have like a little bee garden is what they're calling it. So they have all these little things that they've built here out of wood for the beehives. And it's just right down here amongst all of the tea plantations. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Just came down these little stairs and found this, and there's a nice little pond and stuff here. Got a couple little goldfish swimming in there. And that's his house. Here, this is interesting. Have some little stairs. And then right here we have a shrine. And then more of it up there. So this is probably where somebody is buried, actually. And it's on the mountain. And the Chinese think that that's lucky to be buried up there. And it's just right here on this road around this corner. So we finally made it over here. This is what I wanted to come and see. This is, I don't know how to say it exactly, but Zhangshan Temple. And it's just up here on the hill, and it's overlooking kind of the southern part of Taipei. I know it's kind of hard to see it in all those clouds. So let's take a look inside of this temple. And then it was a good 3.5 kilometer walk over to here. So, and it was up and down, so there was quite a bit of hilly terrain. All right, so inside there, they have a Guanyin statue, and then they have those little columns with all the amulets and stuff inside of it. And it's locked up, so you can't go in there. They have a place out here where people can come and burn the incense. Over there, they can light off the paper and the firecrackers. And here they light the joe sticks and burn the candles. And here the incense, the little joe sticks. And they always, when they pray, they kind of whiff that smoke up on their head. Yeah, so they had a bell there. And then you can see inside of it. But it's locked up, so we can't get in there. Yeah, it's a nice temple. It's pretty simple. It's nothing ornate. Just kind of a, as far as Chinese temples go, kind of plain. See up here, they do have the dragons and the birds and stuff like that painted in. And then the Chinese script up above the entrance. And then there's like the Buddha symbol there in the plaster around the rails. Yeah, as far as temples go, this one is nothing too exciting. It's just kind of up here on the hill, which is pretty cool. So we'll walk back over to the gondola, and we'll go down the hill. Now I want to catch the next temple that's down the hill, one of the most sacred Daoist temple, I believe, in this area. So I thought this was pretty neat. So they have this mural all along the road, and then you can just look out over here at the view. This is a beautiful, beautiful area. It's just a shame that it's raining because we can't really see very far. But the rain's what keeps all this stuff green, so that is the way it is. All right, so we're gonna take the gondola down. It was $70 for one stop to go from here to the next little platform for the next temple. And hopefully it won't be too rainy when we get down there. So we're going to the Zhinan Temple station. So it's 264 meters above Taipei, while this one here is 299.3. Yeah, this is beautiful up here. There's a little river and stuff that runs through. And it's very, very quiet. Yeah, so it was $120 to ride at the full length, or it's $70 to go to the one station. And what I did is I rode the glass bottom all the way up so I could see down below. It was pretty cool. You could see how low the ground was from up there. And then I'm just riding a regular car back. The regular cars seat 8 people. The glass bottom ones seat 5. So it takes quite a bit longer. So it's probably not worth too much of a wait if you're in a hurry. It was a little better than this, but it wasn't like significantly better. Now this place is closed on Mondays for maintenance, and they clean the windows and everything on Monday. So if you came here on Tuesday, it'd probably be the best day. And you can look down, see all the trees, bamboo, bananas, everything. And you can see the clouds, and it was kind of cool. You could look back towards Taipei and you could just see the outline of the Taipei Tower. There's another temple up here on the hill. I'm not exactly sure how to get to that one. You could see it across the way. There's probably a road that goes over there and a couple hiking trails. Okay, so we're here at this temple station. Let's find out how to go, and let's walk over to that. All right, so right after you come out of the gondola, just hang a left and it will take us down here. I'm not sure how far it is, but we'll look around. This looks like a big hall of something over here. They have the lanterns and they've hung stuff up on the trees. Now this temple here is supposed to be like the breakup temple. The Chinese believe that one of the 8 gods or something like that wanted a wife, and she was rejected, and he was at this temple asking for that or something. I don't know how the story goes, but the Chinese believe, and the Taiwanese, they believe that you don't come to this temple with your wife or girlfriend because you will break up. Down here, now when you first come into this little temple, there's 3 different shrines around on the hills. Now this is kind of an interesting temple here. It is one of the most sacred Daoist temples in Taiwan. It combines Daoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism. And you can get your blessings granted for happiness right there. Let's look over here at the views right quick, and then we'll look inside of this temple. It's going to be cloudy, but it should have some nice views anyway. And here's the gate. It has a couple big figures up there on the top. Yeah, this is nice. You can just see Taipei 101 over there in the clouds. I don't know how it'll show up on the camera. You can just barely see it. Yeah. And then there's some trails and stuff that go down. And then right here's a place to burn the joe sticks and to pray. And here is the whole temple. Yeah, this is a much better temple than that first one we looked at. All right, so this is the little shrine over here, and you can see the figures that it has. 6-armed person, a couple guys with a long beard, and one with a white beard and hair, and that's them right there. This is just to the left of the main temple here. Let's look in here, and then we'll catch the gondola back. This is open until 5 o'clock, it looks like. And there's more. You can go up in those little side pagodas. There's places to go up there to pray and all of that. So that's kind of a weird red lighting. Yeah, there's this. This is inside of the hall. So they have the mats and stuff there for people to come and pray. And then you can see the paintings on the ceiling tiles and everything. And then the hand-carved wood over there. So here's the little sticks that you pull out to get your fortune. And it has the normal stuff you see. There's the red columns. The color of the columns has something to do with the type of religion it is, I believe. And this is a Daoist temple, but I thought the Buddhist temples were the ones that had the red columns. I could be wrong. If anybody knows, you could tell me that in a comment down below. I would appreciate that. I can never remember whenever I look at them, they all look the same. Yeah, this is nice. And you can see the doors and the windows are painted here. And one more look at this. Now this is one of the 100 religious sites, the top 100 here in Taipei. And it's just right over here by the gondola station. All right, guys, that's going to finish up our video over here at the little gondola ride up on the mountain. It was a lot of fun. I would like to come over here and spend more time, especially a day where it was not rainy and nasty. This is absolutely beautiful up here, and the views are good, but it would be really great if it was a nice clear day. So anyway, the two temples were nice, and the gondola was fun to see. Kind of amazing up here. So you're up here by Dragon Mountain and Turtle Mountain and stuff like that. So anyway, if you liked the video, make sure you click like and leave me a comment, tell me what you think. If you've been here, let me know. If you want to do something different, let me know and I'll try. And if you have any questions, ask me. So subscribe if you're new. This is what I do. I show things that I see and do. I'm a little out of breath from climbing up this hill. And stick around and you're notified when I post new content. And you know, smash the like button. And until next time, from over here in Taipei, remember, life is a journey. Enjoy.